As we celebrate America's freedom, we end tonight with a group that has paid a very high price for it.
Their mother or father gave the ultimate sacrifice. It's estimated that more than 15,000 children have lost a parent serving in a war.
Grieving the death of a parent, sibling, or close relative. Grief and pride come in equal measure.
Operation 300 came into existence really as a way to honor the life of my brother, Aaron. He was a SEAL serving in Afghanistan, and he was killed in action in August of 2011. It was, the hardest thing our family has ever walked through, and it just seemed like he had this great big life that ended way too soon. And it left us just feeling like we have to do something to make sure that he's honored and remembered. He left behind 2 small children, and we knew that we wanted to make sure they knew their dad. And we wanted to make sure that what he would have taught them, we would be able to teach them. So the idea of an adventure camp, came to mind. So fishing, sailing, kids to the rodeo, kids to the fair, really anything we could figure out to do with them that was fun and adventurous and that maybe a dad would have done. In the early days, we had no idea what we were doing. None of us had ever been part of a not-for-profit organization. We really had to do a lot of research. And at the beginning, we also weren't going to bring in the moms. But then we tried to figure out how to get these young kids here, traveling, airfare, all that without a parent. So we ended up bringing the moms in too, which that then transformed into a weekend for military widows. But that has been an amazing piece of the puzzle because they have been able to, over the years, build relationships with each other, and they've really become a family as well.
As mom, it's meant so much to me to have the opportunity just to be around other moms who understand what it's like raising children in this new normal. We're living life after loss.
We're all here to support each other. They are wonderful. We're all sharing this experience together, our stories. Our kids are all getting along. I can't describe how wonderful it is. I don't have this at home. I have this here.
We know statistically how important the role of a father is in a family. And so we knew that mentorship and having that father figure be able to step in and fill that role a little bit. We knew that was huge, but we didn't know exactly how to make that happen. And so we figured out ways to break that ice and really get a great connection going from the beginning.
My journey to the SEAL teams, I've always wanted to be a team guy since I was a little kid. I started out at SEAL Team 4, and then I went to Naval Special Warfare Development Group, and I spent the rest of my time there. Operation 300 to me, it's just one of the most purely good things that has come out in my life, especially when I got out and transitioned out of the military. I wasn't in the best place myself mentally, and running into the Vaughns and then getting involved in Operation 300 has actually helped me, to be a better person and to strive for more as well. But it's an incredible thing to be a part of. I mean, these kids have been through some trauma. They're at a place at this camp where they can just interact with each other. They don't have to explain that I lost my dad, because everybody here did, right? And so there's just that level of understanding that's just right off the bat that makes it more comfortable and just kind of easy to just flow into and just have fun. I'm on the board of Operation 300, so I've seen from the inside how they operate. I've seen how they spend the money. I've seen everything about this place, and it's all just good. It's very, very good, and it feels good to be a part of it.
These guys and ladies have become such a huge actual part of their lives. We have guys who have taken young girls to their daddy-daughter dances. We have guys who have flown out to watch a Boy Scout promotion. We have guys who have gone and taken kids and picked them up and take them to New York City for the weekend. And so I think that mentorship piece has really been special and cool to watch, how it has evolved over the last 10 years.
So I would just encourage everybody that's watching this to give generously to this organization, whether that's your time, your money, or in any other manner that you can think of. Be a mentor, be a volunteer, or be a donor. One of those 3 things, just do something that is going to help this place. You have no idea the impact it's going to have on these kids' lives.
There's been some really, really cool things that have happened through the year that, the heart of all of our volunteers and even our staff now just being so faithful and really doing everything out of sincerity and just love and just a pure desire to help other people. It gives the kids just an opportunity just to hear, hey, God loves you, and people love you. And the only reason that we're doing this is because we want you to know you are so loved and that you're not forgotten.